It is officially the end of whitetail season, and we're putting some of our gear away, cleaning it up, organizing it, and I figured now would be a great time to go over what's in my whitetail backpack. I think it's intriguing to know what other hunters take to the field with them, and over the years I've changed my whitetail gear drastically. You know, with self-filming, as many years as that I've did it, I haven't self-filmed every season, but for the most part I have self-filmed, and you take a lot of gear to the woods with you. And I've changed my gear over the years. I've changed my packs, and I've tried to simplify things just to make it more user-friendly. As a bow hunter, I want my pack to be lighter. I don't want to log a lot of weight into the tree with me, because there's nothing worse than taking a lot of heavy gear to the woods. It just takes the enjoyment out of it. You don't want it to be like work sometimes. I think that's why mobile hunting has got so popular, just the lightweight setups. I'm still a traditional tree stand guy. I am a little mobile somewhat, but for the most part my tree stands are preset into places. And but anyways, this is my pack. I run the Horn Hunter Main Beam backpack. Horn Hunter has a lot of great whitetail products, not just for whitetail, but elk and predator and other big game animals. But Horn Hunter has some really great whitetail packs. I used to run the G3 tree stand pack. It's a great pack, but over the course of the last season I changed over to using this Horn Hunter Main Beam pack that offers several different camouflages. This is in the HTR camo. They have neutral collars as well, so it matches a lot of different camouflage companies. Outside of the pack, you're going to notice one of the first things is the Black Rack system. Over this past year, I started using a Black Rack. It's got the silencer on it, keeps them very quiet going to the tree. And you know, with big, heavy, bulky antlers, sometimes they come loose and they rattle, it makes noise. You don't want to do that. You want to be as quiet as possible. So the Black Rack serves a great purpose. They're small, it's quiet, and they sound just like real antlers. So the Black Rack has never disappointed me. And small, compact, really like the Black Rack from Illusion Hunting Systems. The first thing I'm going to do when I take my pack to the tree, keep in mind everything in this pack weighs a total of 21 pounds. So that's pretty reasonable. You hear stories of people that carry a lot of camera gear and all their gear to the tree. It weighs 40, 50, 60 pounds. That's absolutely nuts. I don't see why that's that heavy and they've got so much gear. So again, my pack weighs 21 pounds. The first thing I want to do is when I get to the tree, I want to take it off my pack, set it on my seat, or put it on the tree. Right here outside the pack, I always have 2 mini carabiner clips with bow hooks. So I can unscrew them, screw it right to the tree, and I can hang my pack right on the tree. Now, if I'm hunting public land and I can't screw anything into the tree, like it's in Ohio, it's illegal, I'm going to reach into my pack, unzip it, and right here, a strap that I can use on public land. I can strap it around the tree. It's got rubber-coated hooks, and anything that's in my pack, I can hang from this strap. The next thing I'm going to do, once my pack is off my back and on the tree, I'm immediately going to reach in and grab my second angle camera. This is a GoPro Black, real simple, very popular camera to use. You hear stories about people, the battery life, and some people like DJI Osmo Actions. They're great cameras too, but I haven't had any bad luck with GoPros. I've got it on a mini arm. I can screw it into the tree, or I can connect it on that strap if I'm on public. I've automatically got a second angle camera running overhead of me in case while I'm setting up all my gear and something comes in and I have to hurry up and make a shot. I've got this second angle to cover my rear end. So I always yank that out and put it up right above my head in the tree. Once I have that camera there, I've got my pack hanging on the tree. I've got everything in my pack as I want to get out in an orderly fashion. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reach down and I'm going to grab my 4th Arrow Talon base with ratchet strap 4th Arrow. I'm going to strap that around the tree, get it locked in tight. If the tree is too big and the ratchet strap won't fit, I always have a secondary ratchet strap right here, because sometimes that 4th Arrow ratchet strap will not fit around the tree. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reach in the side of the Horn Hunter pouch and I'm going to grab my 4th Arrow arm. I've got it quieted down with stealth strips. I've got a newer fluid head that's got an adjustable arm on it. I can extend it and I can shrink it down. And then I'll put once the base is on, I'll put my arm on the base, and I'm ready to get into my camera system. When I get my camera system out, I've got two things here. Number one, I've got an old Hunter Specialties shower bag. It's waterproof and it's padded. The camera that I'm filming this video with is a Sony a7 IV, and that's my main camera. The camera body will go into this, it'll zip up, and it protects it. I'll yank that camera out and I'll stick it on my base. Also, I have a padded camera bag that I use for a lens pouch. I use a Sony 24 to 240 millimeter lens. It covers a wide range of focal lengths, and for bow hunting and self-filming, it's a great lens. I stick that lens in there, fits in there perfect. Again, it's padded and waterproof. Yank those out. I've got all my camera system on my base, and it's ready to start filming. So that covers pretty much my initial setup into the tree and getting my camera system up hands-free. Some of the other things I take to the woods with me that fits in my pack is I carry wind floaters from Illusion Hunting Products. I love wind floaters. They serve so much a better purpose on detecting wind direction. You can yank out a little milkweed, watch it float for hundreds of yards. With wind detectors, they're expensive. With powder wind detectors, wind checkers, they are expensive, and you can go through so many of those in a year. And after so many yards, they dissipate. Well, if you've got a wind current out there 50, 60, 80, 100, 150 yards, and with a wind checker, you're not going to see that. With these little wind floaties, these little milkweeds, you let them go, you're going to see that. Every little thing that that wind current's doing, you're going to see that. So I love the Phase wind floaters from Illusion Hunting Products. Always carry them with me. In the side of the pouch here, I've got the field foam. Again, the Phase field foam from Illusion Hunting Products. Great product for scent elimination to help eliminate human odor. You know, we never can get rid of human odor, all of it. We just can't. It's impossible. But with this stuff, it helps cool you down. It's foam, and your clothes don't get super wet from, you know, spraying down. You can put this on your skin, and love this field foam. Always with me. Then I'm also going to have my favorite Conquest scent. This is the Rutting Balm. I also have the VS1 Balm. Carry that with me during the rut. And then up here in the side pocket, I have my old trusty stick of Evercalm. Evercalm is probably one of the #1 top scent products on the market. It's been that way for many, many years. And there's so many applications for this, from cover scent to attractant, so many different applications. Never ever leave the woods, never ever leave home to the woods without my Evercalm. It's wax form, it doesn't spoil, so great product. On the side of the Horn Hunter pack, I've got my Hunter Safety System bow hoist, and then on the side of the pack, I have zippered pouches with 2 releases. I have a Scott Sigma and another one in there. That way, if one fails, I've always got a backup. There's nothing worse than going to the stand and something happening and you breaking that release or dropping it and you don't have a backup. I always carry 2. It's always in the side pocket. That way, if I'm on a spot and stalk, walking in, or I'm out west on an antelope hunt or on a turkey hunt, and you got to withdraw your release and you're spotting and stalking, your pouch is right to your side. You unzip it, reach in, pull your release out. It's right there. On the inside of the pack, I've always got my extinguisher grunt tube from Illusion Hunting Products. Love the sound of this grunt tube. Plus, it's quiet. It's fully adjustable. I can cover a fawn, doe, buck, different wide array of calls. I don't have to pack many, many calls with me. It's all in one, and it saves space. And then on the side here, like most hunters, I carry 2 lights. I carry my initial flashlight, tracking light, and I've got a headlamp that I'll put in there once I'm done walking in or walking out. I can put it back in there for storage. That's pretty much my whitetail pack breakdown, what I take to the woods with me. One of the coolest features about this pack that attracted me to it so much, we've used Horn Hunter packs for all this past season, and they're great bags. They've got tough buckles. The material is second to none. They're super strong. But this pack on the bottom has a zipper, and you unzip it, and out comes this barrier, this cover that you can stretch over the pack just like so, and it keeps everything waterproof and out of the elements. And when you're packing camera gear into the tree with you, that is so important, because the minute that your gear gets wet, it's over. You don't want condensation getting there. It can ruin lenses and camera bodies extremely fast, especially with the way these cameras are nowadays, with everything being digital. I mean, I know some of these camera bodies are pretty sealed up really well, but it's always important to have a pack that has that ability to keep everything dry. So that's my pack breakdown. It weighs a total of 21 pounds, and that's about as light as I have gotten my gear down to. I've had it a lot heavier than that, but my gear has got smaller. It's got a lot lighter in the last few years. A couple other pieces of gear that I use here as of lately. I use the Horn Hunter Op-X bino harness system. Bino harnesses have got extremely popular. They keep everything tight to the chest, and everything's right there within arm's reach. And this is very low profile, very skinny. I carry a set of 10x42 binos in here, and then I've got a rangefinder case as well with an elastic band. It's fully adjustable. It comes in neutral collars. It matches just about any sort of camouflage out there. And also Horn Hunter has their HTR camo, just as this backpack right here is in. But this is the bino system I use, fully adjustable, tons of room, very sleek, very thin, so it's not bulky, and it stays tight to your chest. I run the Hunter Safety System Shadow Harness. This is about the smallest harness that you can find, and it's still extremely strong. It's fully adjustable. They have different sizes, and it's very quiet. I buckle my these buckles. I tape a lot of them down so they're super quiet when walking into the tree. And then this is my rope, and my carabiner attaches to that. And then the last item that I'll kind of show you guys here, that I always take to the woods with me for the most part a lot of times, is this is the Horn Hunter bow sling. Very cool little product I use throughout the year. It extends out to cover a lot of different axle to axle length bows, and then these wrap around the cams, and you can pull these elastic cords, and it protects the cam. It will tighten around the bow, and then this cloth will protect the strings from brush and twigs and from getting cut. And of course, it's got an adjustable sling here. You can throw it over your back. But very, very cool little product from Horn Hunter, the bow sling. Really like it, just for different lengths of bows. So that's some of the gear I take to the field with me. Again, I think it's intriguing to know what other hunters take to the field. You learn. I think we're kind of nosy. We like to know what people take to the woods, what people use. Sometimes we learn from it, and stuff catches our eye, and we change our setups, we change our gear. But yeah, that's my pack setup. It's going to be put away till next year, but it was a great season, and we put this gear to use. We had a successful season, and it's sad to see it end. But anyways, we appreciate you guys coming back here to look out for another video, and we'll see you on the next one.